invite people that are around you, because we have gotten to new phase of media campaign to free Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are here once again to do what we know how to do best, by propagating this issue of Biafran restoration project, because we all believe that Biafra or Biafra, we will keep on pushing till Biafra is totally restored under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who gave us this ideology that we are in today, and this ideology have sunk into our bone marrows. And believe you me, we are not going to stop till the emancipation of Biafran people, the freedom of Biafran people, till we are free people in that contraction for community. I thank you all, and I would like to introduce myself before my comrade will post. All right, we are now on Biafran Television Channel 1/IPOB Rapture Media under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And whenever I say that we are on Channel 1, I'm not saying that we are on Facebook Biafran Television. No. What I'm saying is like we are on satellite. We are on frequency. So when you tune Channel 1 on your television, of course, you are going to see us live there. That is what I'm saying. Because sometimes when I say that we are on Biafran television, some people think that I'm talking about Facebook. No, I'm not talking about Facebook. Now you understand what I'm talking about. That we are different. We have come to stay. By the time we're done, then we wish that we remain forever. But of course, I always tell my people, one day man must die. So let me introduce myself before we go on today's business. We call it business. You may call it anything you like, but our business is not threat by battle. It's something that we must, because our goal is to restore Biafra, the kingdom of Chukwukika on this planet Earth. Thank you, great people. Thank you, great people. My name is Mazi Okechukwu, known as the Biafran Child Chineke, the General. I am from Ihala in Anambra in Biafra. I am IPOB under chain of command. You know, I always mention this to our people so that every one of you will understand my stand on this quest of self-determination. The highest office of this movement, led by Mazi Chike Dozie, I salute you. The highest commander of this movement, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I salute you. And IPOB worldwide, I also salute you all. And these three things that I mentioned, of course, I must defend it jealously. And I will stop here. My comrade, Mazi George, please introduce yourself. Let us move forward. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, my comrade Mazi Okechukwu, the Biafra Child, the General. Thank you for having me in this program this afternoon, this morning, depending on where you are watching from. I greet you according to your time zone, and I welcome you to this session of this program. And we are live across the Facebook platforms, and I believe across the YouTube platforms. We are live on Biafra Television Channel 1, which is the frequency, which is the satellite that you are going to use to connect with us. If you are in Biafra land, if you are using Biafra Television app, you will be seeing us. It is a privilege to be in your company this afternoon. And, of course, you know my name. My name is George Money, and we are here once again because we are taking this media campaign to a new phase. We are actually leaving behind the enemies that we have defeated. And now we are going to focus on the challenges that is facing IPOB, and most especially for the release of our leader, the Moses, who is in the mountain right now praying for us. We are waiting for him to come down, and of course, very, very soon he is going to be joining us, because we know that nada ba arapi isiaka that is the most important thing, and we will continue to push until something happens. Today we are going to be exposing so many things, and we are going to be responding to some of those sentiments made by, be it politicians, be it enemy, whoever, because Biafra restoration is a task that must be done. Thank you, Biafra child watching it.
Thank you, Mazi George Monday. Thank you very much. We are now on 27 episode on the Join the Panel. Thank you for being here today. I thank every great people of Biafra. As you are going to listen, we have a lot of issues to talk about today. We are going to talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the great leader of indigenous people of Biafra, the movement on this planet Earth, peaceful one for that matter. We are going to talk about the extrajudicial deployment of the military in Biafra land. We are going to also talk about the killings of our people. We are also going to talk about Biafrans should go with 5 states. At the same time, we are going to talk about who is behind extrajudicial deployment of the military in Biafra land. We are going to talk about all these things because it's very, very important. And we are going to talk about the criminality in Biafra land by lying against some people, because there's something that is going on today in Biafra land, that some of our people are laying allegation against other people. For instance, when you have a problem with your brother, you go to police, you go to army, and you go there and tell them that your brother is ESN or is an IPOB member, and why you know that you are lying. That is things that we are going to talk about. So, but now we have to start with our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi George Money. You know that our leader have been discharged since 13th of October 2022. And up to date, he's still in the DSS dungeon. And I keep on asking myself, I could remember when the Ohaneze Ndibo went for political solution to free our leader. Some of them were talking about giving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu amnesty. And we heard what people said, about the amnesty. Some people are saying that they should go to court of law. And all those things happened. We never heard after the Ohaneze Ndibo, after the governors of Biafran people, after the representatives of our people went to negotiate of the release of their son and their brother, which is our leader. Now, after all these things happen, no amnesty, no political solution, but they took our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court, to competent court in that contraption called the Minibu Zoo. At the end, we got justice. And my question now is, why is that all those people, they were asking for amnesty, political solution? We saw somebody like Ifeanyi Oba and some people that are doing secrecy, saying that they don't want to come out to condemn the atrocity of Fulani in that contraption. Now that the competent court have discharged Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, my question now is, why all these people now are not saying release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because now they have the power. Anybody can say this. A politician can come out and say it open. A representative of Biafran people can come and say it open. The governors, they can say it open because the court have been given the order. It's not now that they are pushing, because when they were talking about political solution and the rest of them, they were pushing like begging. But now the court have ruled the case. So what do you think? Do you think that these people want to go on secrecy? And you know that they wanted to try also Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in secret trial. And we said no. Today, we have secured the release of our leader, and our leader have been discharged. Tell me why our representatives are waiting. Why they never want to talk. Why are they mute? Mazi, the floor is yours. Thank you. Unmute your mic, please. Unmute your mic, please.
Okay, thank you very much, my great comrade, for this question. Very, very important question. Because when we talk about the reason why these leaders in the southeast or in the Biafra land as a whole are being mute, are actually staying mute after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been discharged and acquitted by the competent court, at we may see it. I can say, in my observation, that all these people, they are sellout. You see, all these leaders in Biafra land, they are sellout. These people are people who have sold their soul to Fulanese, that they cannot stand their ground to challenge the activities of the Fulanese. Even if it is actually even if our people are mapped out for total extermination, these people will no longer stand up to challenge the Fulanese, because Fulanese knows their secret. Apparently, there is something I discovered, that these structures that they have given us, especially the Britain have given us here in Africa, the structure will always select those who have a criminal record, those who have sold their soul, those they have a leverage on, to actually represent the people, so that when they are going to stand up to fight for their rights, they will use that leverage, they will use that criminal record to actually indict them, which will make them to stay mute. So in this regard, Fulani have a big evidence of these criminals whom we call our leaders, that they cannot stand up or rise up to speak on our behalf anymore, because they are being controlled by this system that is actually manipulated by Fulani. So if you look around you in that southeast, there is nobody who will come up to become a leader. That if you check their background, you will see there is something they must have done that the Fulani will always hold against them. So that in this time, in the time like this, when they start speaking, Fulani will remind them of that. It's better you keep quiet. That is actually, you cannot eat your cake and still have it. That is the reason why it is very, very important for all Biafrans to know that we do not have representatives in the center. We do not have representatives in the center. The only man that represents us, the only man that cares for us, the only man that will always stay and speak on our behalf, it is only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. Other than these two, these two people, there is nobody else that is willing to actually come out to challenge the system, because the system is not working. If you expect, will you expect Hope Uzodinma whom was placed there, forced on the throat of Imo State people to come out there to speak for us on our behalf. It is impossible. Are you going to expect that slave in Enugu State to go out there and speak for us when he cannot even speak about things that is happening in his state as we speak? Are you expecting the governor of Ebonyi State, the slave of Fulani, Dave Umahi, to go out there and speak for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? These people, the Fulanis, they have something on them. Why do you think that Dave Umahi, after all these things, Fulani told him to go and kill your people, you will get presidency 2023? Did he get presidency 2023? Did he come out to actually fight about it? No. He couldn't even defend himself.
You're right.
A person who cannot actually defend himself or question the system that made him promises that he should go and kill his people for the sake of presidency 2023, do you really believe that that person will come out to defend somebody who is truthful to his cause? It is not possible. All these leaders, they are compromised, and they can never stand for us. All these things you hear Dave Umahi and his cohort, co-criminals coming to tell them adopt political solution. All this nonsense talk they are talking lately. Maybe when we talk about political solution during the time of that our elder statesman who just passed away, may his soul rest in peace. That is the only man whom you will say that what he was going for, it is all from his heart, because he does not have anything to lose. That was the reason why we were actually following them that time. But now we have discovered that these people cannot actually defend themselves or cannot actually, campaign for the marginalization and promises and fail Fulanis have done on them. How do we think that they are going to actually speak for us? These people, they cannot speak for themselves. Fulanis, bandits, terrorists are ravaging people in their state. They cannot even come up to do anything. Why do we think they will speak for us? This is the reason why I saw that video of BBC talking about this information. That is the reason why I decided to answer them and give them a befitting response. Because when we speak, they say we are talking about this information. Like Uchemofo, the idiot will come and say we are talking about misinformation, that he was controlling it when he was there. Because right now he's become a double agent. He will still talk about Biafra while he is still sabotaging Biafra agitation. So this is exactly, if you have checked all this while, if you look at the activities of the BBC, I am digressing, sorry for that. If you look at the activities of the BBC...
No, Mazi, we are here to discuss things that matters. You can digress, you can come back again, because you are trying to make a point so that our people will get what you are saying. Mazi, continue. Thank you.
Thank you very much. If you look at the activities of the BBC will always single out those who have actually turned against the struggle. They will start promoting them. You have seen that. George Onyibe, Uche Mofo, and the current one, the agent provocateurs. This is what BBC will always do. And those who are still truthful to the cause, they bring them to the world and they call them incitive, that they are incitive, they are inciting violence. Even though they will tell you they are inciting violence, but they will not bring for you the reason why these people are crying. You cannot beat me in secret. I am crying. You are now coming out to tell people this person is crying. No, you need to tell people the reason why I am crying. You beat me up, you expect me not to cry. This is exactly what is going on, because this thing they are doing, their media and their gutter media and their brown envelope journalists, who is never ever, they can never be truthful in anything they are reporting, will always promote it and front it to the world, and for the world to believe that we are crazy. We are not crazy. We know what we are doing. These people calling for political solution, they know that they want to use political solution to make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to stop talking. And that's because they have tried and tried and tried. It failed. That's why they refuse to release him. They know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a formidable force. So I want to inform those who are genuinely, does not know what is happening behind the closed door, talking about political solution. I want to inform you, this is no longer that political solution that our elder statesman, whom passed away a few weeks ago or few months ago, was talking about. This is a manipulative political solution they are now talking about. And that is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not actually responding or adopting their request, because they want him to keep quiet without actually giving him something for everybody, every Biafrans. They want to see if they will be able to give him something for himself, which he turned them down. That is the reason why they refuse to release him, even though the court of law have released him, discharged and acquitted him of all the frivolous charges leveled against him. Why aren't they releasing him? Have you ever seen in any part of the world where court will make a decision, then the executive will stand in the way of the decision of court? When they told you there are 3 arms of government in Nigeria, which are all independent, judiciary is supposed to be independent, presumably, executive is independent, which is Buhari. Legislature is supposed to be independent, so that when they want to remove the mask wearer, they will be able to remove him. But now you can see that even the legislature is crying, complaining, instead of doing what they are placed there to do, because the excessive of executive, which the judge who ruled the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the competent judges who actually discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of all these frivolous charges leveled against him by illiterate, whom you call your representatives, whom you call your police, whom you call your DSS, labeled against him. Now, the competent judges saw it and saw that this is a slap. This is an insult to actually the sovereignty of this so-called zoological republic. Those judges, they love Nigeria actually. That's why they want to actually show the world that there are competent people in Nigeria. But because those whom are in the executive, because of their excesses, interference in the judiciary, who does not care about the sovereignty of the nation, who does not care about the face of the nation. All they care about is their decision must be carried out, because they are tyrants. They are tyrants. These are dictators. They don't care about what the other nations see you to be. They don't care whether investors are coming in, because this actually invite investors to come into a nation when they look at how your judiciary operates, because they will have issues which will lead them to judiciary, for the judiciary to actually defend them or to prosecute them. They will know that these people are actually objective in their defense. But because these people does not care about any common man on the ground, they don't care whether the economy is growing or is going down. All they care about is to pack the money that belongs to everybody, taxpayers' money, the money they're supposed to use to pay police to still stop killing people for the sake of small bribe. They will pack it for themselves, load it and they bury it on the ground, or load it in a GP tank. That is exactly what they do best. So they don't care about the reputation of that nation, which is already a zoo created by Britain, animal kingdom. They don't care about the reputation of the nation. That is the reason why they do not respect the activities of the judiciary. The judiciary that is presumed to be independent, Why is he not independent? Why are they doing as they please? Because these people, they are all incompetent people, uneducated, sophisticated morons we put there, give them high ranks, in our, to control our lives or your lives, not mine, because I'm no longer there. And I am not willing to go there. I am not willing to be a Nigeria anymore. I am not willing. Just like I've told you, Nigeria break that silver cord between me and them. The time they actually kidnapped me as a minor. I was 16, 17 years old. They came into the market. I was in the market. You know this issue of I follow and I no follow. I
Yes.
was traumatized by Nigeria. I was traumatized by Nigeria police. They placed me with a criminal. If I was not conscious, if I did not come from a good family background, because of that thing they did to me, it can break me, it can make me to be a criminal tomorrow. I can never forget.
Okay,
But
Mazi,
let me
I don't want to shut you up because what you're saying is I want to add something on this because you talk about you know by Nigerian people the way they have put themselves today because they are displaying their idiocy when the competent courts have released a person, instead of them to start from there and sit on a round table and discuss with Mazi Nnamdi because there is no how on this earth that they will say that Mazi Nnamdi is not a public figure. There is nobody on this planet Earth that will say Mazi Nnamdi is nobody. It is a lie. Mazi Nnamdi is a somebody. Mazi Nnamdi is a person that they have to call on a round table to sit and negotiate. Because as all this thing is going on, at the end, we must sit on a round table. There is no two ways about it. We must discuss this thing, whether they like it or not. At the end, we must sit on a round table. You talk about also the money that the people that they are embezzling in that contraption because the Fulanis have said this time without number. The money that Fulani have stolen in that contraption, they can use it to set up their own state. But because these people are coming with ethnic cleansing, conquest called holy war, they don't want to let anybody go. They want to make sure that everybody is involved so that we have people to enslave. Again, we talk about the money. Now we are seeing people complaining about changing the new naira and bringing a new, color. People don't even understand. They have to ask themselves, why are they bringing new paper? Why they have to print a new money? Because they have embezzled the money according to what you said. Some people are burying money on the ground, and those money have decayed. They want to bring that money back to life because you can see some money that they have already produced 15 years ago, and they never use the money. They just kept the money, and the money have already decayed, and they cannot use it again. Now they're using the brains of that gullible people in that contraption, telling them we want to change a new color money. But you don't know that they want to bring those money that they have already decayed, they cannot use again. They want to bring it to life so that those people that are stolen that money can also have their money back. They spend millions upon millions to color the money. That is something I want to tell the people of Nigeria. They should understand. They should stop talking about this is a new color. It has nothing to do with a new color. I'm just trying to tell you people why they changed the color of this money to bring back those money that these people have stolen, put on the ground, that is not going to work again. But Mazi, let me ask you also this question because if I don't want to put it in this form so that they will not say I have followed them, because like the way that I will put it, people wouldn't understand what I want, the point that I want to make. So I have to make my point clear. We saw Soludo. Mazi, are you there? Okay, you are still there.
I'm
We saw
there. I'm here.
Soludo last time went to visit Onyendo Mazi Nnamdi. We saw a pictures. We saw it also on his verified page on social media, which is the one that I saw was on Facebook. And Soludo went there to discuss things with our leader. And I confirm it that really Soludo he met with our leader. Because some people were saying that it wasn't Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it was cloned. I don't know where Nigeria will find a money to begin to clone Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you understand? They never finished stolen money. Now is to clone Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And people were, saying all those names, but I did not pay attention. Now my question is, when Soludo went there, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in DSS dungeon. Now they have discharged him. Why Soludo never want to talk about him? Why? Does it mean that he went there to just parade himself, to make people to love him, and after discharging of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you don't want to talk about it? Why? What do you think that is behind that? That he went to visit him? What do you think? And also, again, let me point this one out again. Ifeanyi Oba, he went to Abuja when we are having a court case. Of course, I know that they want to kill him. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have also talked about the good of Ifeanyi Oba. That it's time that he make a broadcast, because there's something about our leader. When you do something good, he will talk about you. He said good thing about Ifeanyi Oba. Now they have discharged our leader. Why Ifeanyi Oba? I know that they wanted to also assassinate him by the propaganda that people are flying up and down, saying that Ifeanyi Oba bring the jet, he brought the money. Of course, there is no concrete evidence. Our people can just, all these bloggers, they can just fabricate stories and dish it to people, and people will begin to listen. Also, Ifeanyi Oba, what do you think? Mazi, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Coming to that end, first of all, let me start with Soludo going to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I believe that Soludo going to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I believe it is for his own benefit, or benefit of his leadership in Anambra State. I believe Soludo went there to find out if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is aware of that insecurity and the sit-at-home activities. Because if you think about Soludo, Soludo is somebody who studied money. He's somebody who studied money. He is in a finance field where he want to, he doesn't play with money. He loves money. Maybe more than human life as well. So Soludo, the activities of Soludo going to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu during that time, I believe it has to do with the Anambra State insecurity and the money matters, because the Monday sit at home which they are propagating was affecting the economy of Anambra State. So he went there for his own selfish purpose. That is exactly what I actually understand. He went to find out whether Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is indeed the one promoting these things that is happening. Then he found out it was not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's when he came back and started doing whatever he's doing. He's now relaxed. These people you see, they are selfish. They only care about when they are in power. They are all the same. If I may say, I don't have any beef against Soludo yet. I have not seen the reason why I should actually, hate him. But I hate him for the sake of him being politician. They are green snake in a green grass. They are all the same. In that regard, Soludo went to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for the sake of his political ambition. Now, claiming that he loved Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as Soludo is a professor, Soludo is an educated man, according to his biography, which understand the order of court, or Soludo understand the importance of judiciary. And Soludo understand that judicial, decisions will actually matters in the economy of a nation. Judicial decisions in a high-profile cases like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu matters in economies of any nation. He will understand it. He was a governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, so he will understand that. Now, if Soludo is turning a blind eye to the judicial decision on the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which he claimed he loved, that he went to go and see, he never spoke about it. He never actually come up to challenge those or Malami whom is actually flouting the order of court, the court that he's also in part of, the judiciary that he's a member of, actually one of the leaders in the judiciary. He is flouting the order of the judiciary. Soludo could not come out to actually publicly make a media statement, even if he doesn't mean it. Make a media statement, even if he comes constructively, because he's educated and a politician. He knows how to place his word constructively. If he is scared, maybe he has, he is being indicted by Fulani. I don't know. So, if indeed he is actually a truthful person, he was supposed to come and make a media statement which will actually now make the world know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being discharged by the judiciary, or make the world know that our judiciary or their judiciary, because what they are supposed to be doing, protecting the interest of the judiciary. Because now the whole world can see that what we've been crying about, that there is no justice system in Nigeria. Even if the people in that judiciary want to work, the people who hired them, placed them there, will not want them to work. Have you ever seen those that are competent in their position in Nigeria, they always get killed? Like Dora Akunyel. Did you see how Dora Akunyel was killed? After they even killed the husband. Because of those who are still beefing on Dora Akunyel activities when he was a NAFDAC chairlady.
Obadiah also, they killed Obadiah, yes. Also, Obadiah Malafia.
Obadiah Malami, those who are truthful and competent in any position they are covering, they will always get killed. So, now you ask yourself, do you think in this regard that the world will see Nigeria as even a tourist country? Because if anything happened to you, which judiciary will defend you? If anything is planted on you, for those who will see you, they don't like you, they will plant something on you just to get at whatever your beef they have on you, which judiciary is going to defend you? So, anybody who claims they are one Nigeria, including P2B, who is clamoring that he will bring us back to Nigeria and build a new Nigeria, he is going to bring his children and his wife, not us. Because what we have experienced in Nigeria, probably he has never experienced it. He's been a political class. And his family members have been enjoying for the blood of our people. So, when he made a media statement that he is going to bring these agitators back to Nigeria to build a new Nigeria, that media statement is making it for himself. The Nigeria you want to actually build a new Nigeria, you will not stand up to protect the interest of its judiciary. Because as if Peter Obi is not talking about the excessive interference of the executive towards the judiciary, it means he is going to do the same during his time. Because what you do not condemn is what you are capable of doing. Because if he stand up to condemn it today, tomorrow if you do the same in power, people will remind him of today. That is exactly what one thing These people, they can never be truthful or reliable in anything they are doing. When you talk about Ifeanyi Uba was talking about all these things during that time for the sake of his political career. He want to become Anambra State governor. Just like you see in the media space today, everybody want to add Biafra in their platform page, or bloggers all over the place. When they talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have influence. The bloggers, they want to be Biafra agitator because they want to sell their blogs. At the end of the day, it is not, they are not actually talking about, it is for their selfish benefit. It is not for the sake of the struggle. That is the same thing Ifeanyi Uba did during the Anambra State election. So that one, I am not actually counting him because he is not, I don't see him as somebody who is occupying any significant position, that he lost Anambra State election, so he has no reason of talking about Biafra anymore. It is actually what was his leverage.
So, Mazi, we have also come in agree that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is somebody. So
exactly.
they are trying to use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to upgrade themselves.
Exactly.
If they fail on that field, they will not talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again.
Exactly.
And when they get to that position, they will also stop talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
That's the thing.
I get your point.
These
Continue.
people, they use people and abuse them. You remember that these politicians, they bring same approach every 4 years or 8 years. They will use it to manipulate people. Go out there and vote. We're going to bring a new dimension. We're going to change a new Nigeria. We're going to change a new Anambra. We're going to change a new Enugu, or a new Abia State, or a new Delta State, or a new Benin City, or River State. They will always tell you the same story every 4-8 years, and you will always buy it. You will entangle yourself in a situation that you will cry. You get used to it, and you will relax. Another 8 years or 4 years, another person will come and tell you the same lie. That is the same approach they are using with Biafra struggle. That is the same approach. They come and act like they are with us to get to the hierarchy. Once they obtain that hierarchy, they drop us. These idiots, idiots. They now come and tell us they are with us. If they don't get the hierarchy, they still drop us. Idiots. Next time when they need us again, they will come again, believing that we are stupid. We are not stupid.
Mazi, you cannot say they are not stupid. Of course, we, the indigenous people of Biafra, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we have ability to reason. Because you cannot tell me that those people that they find themselves in that contraption, that they are not stupid. They are really stupid, because if they are not, they cannot be using the same thing every 4 years. Every 4 years, they will promise you the same thing. They are going to build a road, infrastructure, hospital, good water. That one will come and stay there for 4 years or 8 years. His tenure will be finished. Another person will come again, begin to promise you the same thing. You know, there is something about Nigeria that people don't even understand. You see, we don't condemn you being in Nigeria. If you like, be one Nigerianist, but we want to tell people that individual is not the problem of Nigeria. What I mean in a sense that bringing somebody that you feel that is quiet is not going to change anything. If you bring a radical person, it's not going to change anything. The problem of Nigeria is the law. You know, the law supersedes everything, not individual. You understand? Because when you begin to obey the rules and regulation and the law of the land, that is when the law applies to everybody, not for some people and not for some people. So what we are talking about, if you think that you bring Jesus Christ from heaven and put him there, believe you me, they will corrupt this person, because there's a corrupt people there already. They will tell him, this is the system. If you follow the system, things can work. So, Mazi, I don't know if you still want to add something, and I want our people to understand why we're here today on the new phase of IPOB campaign on release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are here to tell people to join us and talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who the competent court have released or discharged, and they are still holding him. We are telling the Igbo politicians, the representatives, that they should stop selling their own people and go out there and talk about their son, their brother, which is our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi, what do you want to add again so that we go in second phase of this? Like I said, I will begin to show our people video because we are not just coming here to talk, but we are going to show you and then you see and begin to believe. Mazi.
It is very, very important. There is something you said about them being, being stupid by using the same approach. This approach is not that in that regard. It is not them being stupid because this approach is working for them. It is the people they are using it on, suffering from something that is called scotolon. How did the Ozokome called it? Some syndrome. It is a sickness that is uncurable, which is what IPOB come to cure. Because they have seen that these people are suffering from this syndrome. It's a scotolon syndrome. That a slave will be begging the master, you have not slapped me today. Please come and slap me for the day. So this is a sickness now that our people is suffering. It is no longer ordinary, normal thing. So that's why the people who are using it continue to use the same approach, and they will always get their result because they have damaged the people that they are using it upon.
It's a Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome. Our God is like this. Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome.
Please go ahead.
All right. Thank you. We have done justice on this one. On free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are telling Malami to free our leader because our leader have been discharged. And we are also urging the people that find themselves in that contraption, the indigenous people, because we are talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. It may come for you tomorrow, because what we are saying is there's adage in our place said, you all know the reason why we are here today. The reason why we are talking about Biafra today is not that we really pushing for Biafra from the beginning. We know the reason why we start talking about Biafra. Because when you come in that contraption, you will see that our land have turned to desert. Why in our land is where the main resources is coming from. And they are built using the money, stolen the money. Some are using the money traveling to Dubai to buy a house, London, in different countries. And the place that they are getting the money from, go to our place in Ogoni. Have they talked about the Ogoni cleanup? The answer is no. Do you know that our fishes in our ocean in Ogoni, in coastal region, they are dying every single day because of the pollution of oil? And that money they are making, they don't want even though build. Do you know, let me tell you people something. Do you know that as our coastal region is today, our coastal region is supposed to be the finest place in that contraption? It's supposed to be the finest place. Because we are not saying that the oil is only coming from there, but that is their base. It's supposed to be finest. Build infrastructure for people. Those places they are using to, to mine the oil, they will secure a good place for people to live. Build a house for them so that they will be using the oil also. But now they are taking the oil, polluting the water, polluting everything. And our people are suffering today. And you are telling me that we are one Nigeria. They have denied the people of Biafra in totality government presence. And that is why we are shouting all this. Some people won't even understand what we're talking about. Now let's go in phase two of this broadcast today. Now we want to go to the extrajudicial killings of our people or extrajudicial deploying of army military in Biafra land because it's happening today. And I want our people to see the video because when we are saying all these things, some people will come out there, they will begin to rant and shout and telling you they have this, they have that. Now they have brought the soldier. What are they doing? I don't even understand. Why should you come out and begin to blab? Why you have nothing to defend yourself, just to call the army to come to our land and begin to mass? And they have come now. They are there now, killing our people. And that is the video that we are going to see now. The extrajudicial deploying of military, the Boko Haram in uniform in our land today. They are there. You see? And nobody is going to defend us. Nobody is going to protect us. The one we have, the security we have in our land, they have told them to go. Now let us see the video before I will bring also the man behind the extra killings and deployment of army in our land. Let us see the video first.
Okay, sir.
Are you people seeing them? I think let us see this once again.
Okay, sir.
Yes, that is what is happening in our land today. In Enugu, the armies, they are there today. They are doing what they know how to do best by, killing, maiming, and destruction of our properties in Biafra land. Mazi, what do you have to say about this deployment of Boko Haram in uniform that are coming from Chad, Niger, Mali, trooping into our land to occupy it? And I want you to also know that what is happening in Enugu today, caused by the governor of Enugu State, by manipulating the minds of the indigenous people that they find themselves in that particular area, by telling them to chase away the ESN, that is going to protect them. And now they have chased away the ESN, the Fulanis have entered. And some people are out there, just yapping. They just want to yap and talk all sort of rubbish. And they are now killing our people. Maz, what do you have to say before I will bring you all the man behind this extrajudicial killings of our people? Because we want to make everybody know who the man is in our land. And this man has been rejected every places in that contraption. Maz, I want you to say something. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, my comrade. When we begin to talk about what is happening in Enugu State and in Biafra land today, it is something that if that's exactly the reason why, whenever I am speaking, it feels like, people might say that I am insulting those we call our leaders. I am not insulting them, I'm complimenting them. Let me just put it this way. I am complimenting them when I am actually speaking these things that I'm speaking or the way I am speaking. Because when you talk about, like I've said that ESN, the reason why these people are so against Eastern Security Network, it is no other reason but Eastern Security Network was able to do what they were not able to do for their people. Eastern Security Network was able to curb the menace of these Fulani terrorist attacks in Biafra land within 3 months. The Eastern governors, they could not do it. they were not able to actually do it. They were giving different excuses. They want to create a bubago, a bubatolo. All these things you see today is as a result of Fulani making these people having something on this, all these so-called leaders in the East, that they cannot stand up to challenge Fulani. Idea Ugwanyi, I believe the Enugu state governor today is Ugwanyi, right?
What do you say, Mazi?
Enugu state governor is Ugwanyi, right?
Ugwanyi the man that is pregnant Ugwanyi is pregnant.
Yes. I dare Ugwanyi of Enugu state. I dare him to stand up to condemn and challenge the activities of Fulani in his land. I know that he does not have what it takes to stop them, but I dare him to only stand up to talk and condemn them publicly.
Mazi, I want to read something out before you continue from there, because we are still in the same the phase 2 of this program. Just 1 minute. Yes, I want our people to understand this. The man that you are seeing on the screen right now, you are seeing direct on your screen, his name is Major General Umar Usman. He is in 82 Division. I want to read out some article that behind this man, so that you people will know who is behind the extrajudicial killings of our people, the man that is in support of bringing the Fulanis from other neighboring country to troop into our land and begin to cause chaos. This is the man behind it. And I want you people to understand, because we are not coming here to fabricate lies. We are coming here to show you things, and then you begin to understand. Let me read article that follows this up, because we have to talk about this man and who this man is. Some people don't know who is Major General Umar Musa. This is a general commander of 82 Division of Nigerian Army, Enugu, Major General Umar Musa. According to the report getting to us, intelligence unit, this Fulani Army general is the cause of the upsurgence in kidnapping and Fulani killings in Enugu this day. He has caused a lot of problem in the northern Nigeria by killing a lot of indigenous people in north, even in the west Nigerian Asia, and many other states have all rejected him not to be post in their state because of his shedding background, and also he is a strong sympathizer of Boko Haram and Iswap. Our people must stand up, because this man is a danger looming in Enugu. Since he was transferred from Kaduna to Enugu, kidnapping have increased in Enugu. We can see what is happening around four corners, and those rescued have narrated what those Fulani kidnappers told them. They boasted to the victim that they can tell the world after they have paid the ransom. So I will stop here, and we are going to also post the article. But Mazi, one thing I want you to pick up is this. This man is a sympathizer of Boko Haram and Iswap. This man, this man, a lot of people have rejected this man, because this man is keep on killing, maiming, even though in northern part of Nigeria, because in north today, they are still killing the Christians. You understand? And when, all the things that not reject is what they always bring to our people. Our people have accepted him. Ugwana is there. They accept him. Now this man is in 82 Division. I don't know where the 82 Division is. In Enugu. And now this man is deploying the Fulanese post soldiers to our land to begin to kill our people. Ugwanya is there now, he cannot defend our people. Ugwanya is there now, he can't even, bring security to defend his own people. But when our people were there trying to secure our territory, our bushes and our forests, our farmland, against the kidnapping of Fulanis, against the raping of Fulanis, Ugwanya was there preparing the minds of our people, trying to confuse our people and deceive our people to go against the security operative that's supposed to defend our land. Now the Major General Omar Musa have come, now begin to kill our people. Nobody is saying anything. Ugwanya never come out and give a press statement. The rest of the governors, they never say anything, because these people, they don't have a words of their own. These people you see today in our land, they are Fulanese boy, and these people, they have already razzled their asses, because that is the oath they took by killing their own people, so that they can be able to be on that position they want. So, Mazi, I have tell you things about this man, and a lot of people have rejected this man. But today, the man is in our land killing. So, Mazi, the floor is yours before you continue, so that people will understand. We are going to also post this. We are going to also post it. Ndewo, Mazi.
Thank you very much. First of all, a very simple and important question that people that care about the lives of the Eastern region supposed to be asking. Number one, does it mean there is no competent major general that is Igbo man, or that is Delta, or that is Riverman, or that is from all this coastal region of Biafra?
Mazi, this
That,
question you are asking is something that, listen, Mazi, before you get there, you must pay allegiance to Fulani Caliphate. That is the one thing. You have forgotten Hope Uzodinma, what he's doing today in our land. Isn't Hope Uzodinma an Igbo man? But he must, make sure he compromise. And I'm telling you the truth, the main oath that these people are taking is that they are razzling their asses, and whenever they say something, they are going to bring their picture outside, and there is no how they will deny it, because most of all these people, they have Fulani boyfriend. They are man in the daytime, but in the night they become a woman. They after they finish like a real Hitler, which is just so wicked. Now they have dumped him. Mazi, I want you to continue. I don't want to shut you up, but I'm sorry to just add this to your
all right,
that you
all
were
right.
asked. Thank you.
So let me also continue in this question. There is nobody from all this region of Biafra that is a major general that has what it takes to be the head of 82 division, because I believe 82 division is one of the biggest division in Biafra land, one of the biggest in Biafra land. Now they always bring to us these people who cannot even understand English, which is those who are graduate of terrorism from the northern region of Nigeria, who was recruited into the army, and they will send them into our land just to continue to protect the interest of the terrorists that are migrating into our land. And this governor called Ugwuanyi, he cannot question it, yet he is the chief security of Enugu State. He is the chief security of Enugu State. He couldn't question all these activities. Even as people are exposing the activities of this Omar Musa of 82 Division, GOC, a Ugwuanyi will not come out to actually question the activities of this man, because all these people are compromised. There is always something you need to do before you become a leader in the East. And those things you do will not allow you to actually protect or fight for your people. And that is how Fulani is always 10 steps ahead of these criminals who call themselves our representatives. Fulanis are 10 steps ahead of them because, number one, they are not going there with any political will to protect or speak or defend our people. They do not have political will to do anything beneficial to those who is presumed to be voting them into power. They don't put them in their budget. They only put themselves, their immediate family, only them in the budget of those who will be moving with convoy. This convoy is going to be army, security. They will be made up of different security personnel. With the taxpayers' money, they are consuming petrol. With the taxpayers' money, they are buying cars that are bulletproof. That the Fulani will not get their hands on their family, but leaving other people to, to be vulnerable to Fulani's attack. And every day, somebody will come and tell you that they will bring the agitators back to Nigeria and build a new Nigeria. Is that not idiocy? Is that not stupidity? Now, in this regard, I will always pinpoint P2B because P2B is the man that they say Igbo presidency, which is supposed to be proactive in defending the activities of Ndibo, ordinary Ndibo on the ground, who is calling for them to vote for him. If Fulani finish killing all these Ndibo that's supposed to be voting for P2B, who is going to vote for P2B? This is one thing that you will know. Those of you who are carried away today, obedient. This is how you will know that obedient is all for him and his political, political desire. There is no political willingness to do something that will be in benefit of you, Ndibo. Regardless of how they bring Andy to speak English or to portray his grammar, speaking it slowly, it does not matter. It is not going to change the plans and what this guy having on top of his mind, which I know that political will is not there to actually care for you. You are suffering from Stockholm syndrome. Whenever you come out there, you are promoting any political leader. You are suffering from Stockholm syndrome, or whatever it is called, where a slave will be begging the master. It is the time for you to stop. Stockholm syndrome. Thank you very much. You are suffering from Stockholm syndrome because this is a situation where you are oppressed. Every day you are begging your master, please come and oppress me. It is time. You always oppress me at 12 o'clock every day. Please, it is time to come and oppress me. That is exactly what all those people who are calling for P2B, all those people who are calling for Tifubu, all those people who are calling for Atiku, that is exactly what all of you are suffering from. Go to a hospital and do a checkup. Maybe after you going to see your doctor or a specialist that works with syndromes, maybe you will be free from it. Then you will know whether it is you that is championing the cause of your oppressors, or it is the syndrome that is actually pushing you or driving you to champion the activities of those who oppress you. You need to do that first. First thing first. Go to your doctor to check whether you are suffering from Stockholm syndrome. It is very, very important, because when you are not able to see that now once an eloko feel on aramman, is dying. You are not able to see that you are dying, and you are thinking that you are making sense. Some of you may say that we need to be having president before Biafra will come. Some of you may say that we need to support our own. Are you supporting your own who is already compromised? Are you supporting the one who is Tifubu, who has a criminal record? Do you think that he will have political will to actually come and tell you America is making a decision that is not going to be in favor of the country or of you, because he has been indicted in America as a criminal? Do you think that he will stand up to challenge any Western agenda that is going to work against you? All these things, you don't think about them. All some of you know is that this is where my favor is going to come from. This is where it is going to come from. And you will engage, become enslaved in the next 8 years. Let's assume Peter Obi will win. And let's assume, playing a devil advocate, and we are returning it. Let's assume Peter Obi wins 2023. Peter Obi stayed there for 4 years. Peter Obi push, and do everything to make you great. After 4 years, they will remove him. If he becomes great, 4 years, they will remove him. 100% tested and trusted. They will remove him. And then what? Everything he did will be reversed. So is that what you want? Because he doesn't care about being removed in the next 4 years.
And again, Mazi, we should also understand this, because okay, they extend his tenure, he will rule 8 years. And our people also have to understand how many years is Nigerian today. Now, when again the Biafran people or Igbo extraction will come back there, you know, Nigeria is above, I think, almost 64 years today or something like that. If I'm mistaken, I'm standing to be corrected. If P2B will finish now, that means say for this thing to come back to you again is going to take also another 64 years. By that time, the Fulani have done everything they want to do. Now, Mazi, before you still continue, let me read about this man again. This is a very long article, and we are going to post it, but I just want to read where our people have to caption and understand what I'm saying. I want to read once again. The man that you're seeing on this, on direct to your screen right now, his name is Major General Omar Musa, 82 Division, GOC. The general, this is a general officer commander, GOC, of the 82 Division of the Nigerian Army, Enugu. Major General Musa Omar. According to the report intelligence unit that we got, this Fulani man general is a cause of the upsurge in kidnapping and Fulani's killing in Enugu this day. He has caused a lot of problem in northern Nigeria by killing a lot of indigenous people, And when we are talking about these indigenous people, they are Christians enough. Even in the West, Nigerian axis and many other state governments have all rejected him not to be posted in their state because of extrajudicial killing from this man. Because he is shared background and also he is a strong sympathizer of Boko Haram and ISWAP. That is one thing I want our people to understand. Our people have to understand that these people, they know what they are doing. And our people by themselves keep on inviting them. And I want you people to understand something, that sometimes there is nothing these governors can do again because they have already compromised. Sometimes I keep on saying this. Some of them, of course, I believe that sometimes they will be in their bedroom, begin to cry, and begin to ask themselves, what have I done to myself? And what am I doing to my own people? Of course, some people that they are not in their position, they won't understand what they are passing through. You will be, fighting Neka after Uguanya. I want to take over. But you don't know what Uguanya is seeing every day. And there's nothing Uguanya can do because they have already vowed. He have already vowed on that constitution that he must keep on killing his own people. And that is why I also said about P2B. Is it not the same constitution they are using that P2B is going to use? Or P2B is going to bring another constitution from heaven? And I keep on asking myself, when the people are saying P2B is going to change this, is going to change that, we have give our people examples. Before P2B, we also come there. You understand what I'm saying, my people? Are you still there, Mazi? Okay. Before P2B will be there, and before P2B have to change some things, they have a lawmakers. You understand? And these lawmakers, they are going to vote. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have said it this in town with that number. That the lawmakers they have in Kaduna alone, only Kaduna, one state, they have already covered the whole the state you are calling in Biafra land. So how will you be able to implement that? So Mazi, I want you to say something, and then we move in phase 3 of this broadcast today, because there's something that I really want to let our people understand what is also going on today in Imo State. And we must talk about it because our people are also putting their own people in trouble. Mazi, I want you to take over the floor and tell us, what do you understand about this extrajudicial killing and deployment of Fulani foot soldiers in our land?
Most importantly, thank you very much. You see, Fulanese, they are actually using a double-edged sword. Double-edged sword. In as much as they are planning their jihadists and total emasculation of people that found themselves in that part of sub-Saharan Africa called Nigeria. Fulanese, they are well aware that if they continue to kill you, they are killing the voters, those who are going to vote for who? For Igbo presidency. That is number one. They are killing your voters. Number two, everything they are doing, they are planning. Remember, I've seen, I don't know if you have that video at your disposal, where helicopter Enugu State, yes.
Okay, in Enugu State, Mazi, if you also have the video on your computer, you can also forward it to me, because we are here to discuss anyone that you need, you want, if it's available to you. If it's available to you, as you are talking, you can push it, but if you don't have it, Mazi, continue.
I believe it is going to be in my computer, but the problem I'll have is how to actually get it to you.
It's okay, Mazi, continue. Just this new phase of Biafran IPOB campaign of free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we just started it, and we are now in 27 episodes. We must continue because we have, we want begin to set agenda for them, because that is what we know how to do best. And our leader always say that we have to set agenda for these people. We set agenda for BBC. They make a documentary about us, of course. Yeah, they make a documentary about us. And, we set agenda for the zoo called Nigeria. Lai Mohammed is there saying that we are paying international communities thousands of dollars. And that is to show you that we must keep on setting agenda for these people. Maz, I want you to conclude. It does not matter. Our people know that incident that happened in
I am going to forward it to you.
Thank you. Thank you. On telephone or through computer?
No, through on WhatsApp.
If you show it on, I want Maz, continue. It's okay. Our people, as far as we are using that The video you said,
If
people
I
are
had, I don't think, if I am not able to bring it to the screen, otherwise I was going to
okay,
bring it.
forward it to me on WhatsApp and continue. If I can be able to show you.
All right, let me forward it so that, because it is very important, because as an atụpụ nkịta akpịrị egosi atọ afọ ịdị aka atụrụ ya mbọ, for people to understand the same things that is happening in Biafra land. It is not just about Fulani, because the government are the ones bringing weapons to Fulani to kill our people. Because helicopter does not fly in any state without a signal. So let me just
I
one
want
moment.
to make this announcement here. Some of you that you are on comment section writing nonsense, you see, I want you people to understand that we are not coming here. We have passed that stage. We are now in new phase. I want you to always come here to listen, because there is nobody can begin to drag me to begin to, do what I don't supposed to do. So whenever you are on comment section, you are here to listen and learn. You are here to listen and learn. Don't bring your idiocy and stupidity. We are not here to begin to displace or begin to put you in a state of imagination, but we are here to let you know what is about to come, so that you will know when it will come to your doorsteps. Okay?
Mazi,
Continue. I have seen it. I've seen it.
I have forwarded it to you, but
I see it.
now I want you to understand that these things you see in comment section, it is as an evidence who, as
Mazi, please don't go there. I have done
no,
with
I'm
it.
not going there. I am not going
Let's
there.
continue, because we are not coming to discuss them. I know. Okay.
No, not to
One
discuss
second
them.
and go. Okay, second and go.
The latest development we have is actually hurting the enemy, because they want to always give us a different narrative. So it is an evidence they are not with us. Why do we need to talk about those who are not with us, or try to change those who are not with us? We are focused now. We are not going back. I have forwarded you the video. I don't know if you
Yes, Mazi, I'm getting ready of it. I'm getting ready. Just be talking now. The video will be very soon here.
All right. So, in that video that we are going to actually watch, it is a video of how the government of Enugu State, led by Ugwuanyi, is leading helicopter, because there is nothing that flies on air that is not going to be reported to the governor of Enugu State. It takes a signal for anything that flies on air to go up there. So, if there is a Fulani terrorist activities in Enugu State, Ugwuanyi is the one actually promoting it. Because you can see in the video I've sent you, helicopter going to, I believe that is the place they call Akabwe, or they call it, where is it place? They call it, I think, that side of Gariki.
They mentioned. Did they mention the name of the place?
And I think
the video is already. The video is ready here.
Yes, that is the area. Yes.
The same position yesterday, the same place yesterday, the same everything. The same Hachukwana, Hanakwa again. But in case today, I change the plane, about the same helicopter had yesterday. Jesus Christ.
Yes, I'm going to replay it once again. For some of you that don't understand Igbo dialect, the guy the reporter, he was saying that this is how they are dropping their foot soldiers And today, the last time they used other helicopter, today they have changed the helicopter. And that is something that I want to show to our people again. And then you will understand what I'm talking about.
Hapụkwa. Na phone na n'ebe. N'ebe. Hapụkwa. So Chukuma yenda na drop ebe ahụ. The same position yesterday. The same place.
Yes, this is it now. We have finished watching it. Mazi, I want you to continue. Like I said, the reporter said they are using helicopter to drop Fulani soldiers in our land. And this thing is happening in Enugu. And that man they call the governor of Enugu that is pregnant, Uguani, I don't know what he's doing. That to show you people that these people don't have a words of their own. These people cannot stand on their own. They cannot stand on their words. They will say something in the night. At the daytime, they will say they are in their dream, or they will say their shadow is the one that talking. That to show you how down these people is. How that is to show you that these people they are nobody. Fulani that they are not even up to 5% are controlling over something million or 200 millions of people. What is 5% of 200 and something million? Now you understand what I'm talking about. Mazi, I want you to tell us what you know about this video now that our people have seen it. Let me finish it so that they will understand. Let me play it once again so that it will finish without interrupting it. The video is out. Mazi, I want you to resend this video back again because the video is not playing again. Take it out and resend it back, please. All right. Mazi, just money. Wait,
Yes.
I think the video have to come back again so that I will play it. Mazi, repost. Okay. Let me play it once again so that our people will understand.
Hapụkwa. Na phone na n'ebe. N'ebe. Hapụkwa. So Chukuma yenda na drop ebe ahụ. The same position yesterday. The same place yesterday. The same everything. Hapụkwa. The same ụzọ ha chukwana. Ha na.
Yes, Mazi, we are done with this. We are done with this, but I know that some people are watching me now. I want you people to know that you that are calling me with unknown number, I want you to know this, that you must be a stupid person by calling me with unknown number. If you want me to pick your call, you call me with your number. I'm just saying this because we want to be civil here. Don't be stupid. Don't just bring your idiocy here. You call me with your number. Don't call me with your unknown because I'm not going to pick it. Mas, continue, please.
Okay, as I was saying, remember that Ugwani is the chief security of Enugu State. There is nothing that will fly on air except if it is a bird or a mosquito that Ugwani will not have actually the report about it. As long as it is a machine flying on air, Ugwani must have a report about it because it takes a signal for any chopper, a helicopter, a plane to go on air. Now, the question is, how come in this Ugu, in this mountain, I believe it is this side that is around Gariki, there is an area that is around Gariki, it is secluded area where Fulani can actually recruit their things. They can do whatever they want there. If anybody know that part of Enugu State. Now, in that regard, helicopter is coming there off and on, dropping something and leaving immediately. It means that the Fulanis, these terrorists, are camping there. This was exactly maybe a day before the attack. The day before the attack in Enugu State, that was when this helicopter flew. Helicopter flew the next day attack. People got attacked and killed in Enugu State. This was exactly what was happening in Sambisa Forest. If you remember that story of how helicopter was dropping food and the ammunitions for people in Sambisa Forest, those criminal terrorists in Sambisa Forest, that is exactly what you are seeing in Enugu. And this is probably Akabwe. There is a place called Akabwe in Enugu State. That place is very secluded. So now, if Ugwuanyi will be watching his people being slaughtered in a cold blood by this blood-rich terrorist called Fulani, and he is not saying anything about it, your political aspirant that all of you are championing his cause today is not speaking about it. He never spoke about the 14 men that was gunned down by Ipob in Imo State. He didn't speak about it. He will not say it doesn't concern him. These are the people who are actually, these are his potential voters. But he's not talking about them. How do you think now that there is anybody that you can entrust with 1 more years in Nigeria to actually represent you? Our people are dying. Eastern Security Network, when they were up and running in Enugu State, you will never hear such stories. But the Enugu State governor made sure, immediately when they kidnapped Mazi and Nnamdi Kanu, they made sure, and this is as a result of those of you who have derailed, you will continue to see the result of what your people have done. It is not what you actually, what you ordered, all of you that have derailed. It is as a result of it, you are reaping what you have sown. This is just the beginning. Because when we told you that what these people are doing is to take away security from you, you don't listen. It is happening. But of course, we have been given order to actually focus. And we are focusing. And we will continue to watch. Those of you who are being killed, if you cannot build a resistance to defend yourself, you'll be a coward. You'll die like a coward. That is the only thing I can tell you. There is nothing much I can do from my own end. All I can is to lend you a voice. BBC, you are watching. You cannot report it because you have never been objective in your reportage. All of you, BBC, British propaganda machine, they only actually promote the activities of the oppressor. When we cry, they call us inciting violence and murderous act. That's what they will say. But they will not see it that Fulanis are killing our people in Enugu State. They won't see it. Ebubago killed the ones they killed in Imo State. They will not see it. But if somebody now whom has been directly affected by the activities of this criminal today will rise up and find opportunity in a media space and say, let's go and cut Hope Uzodimma's head, BBC will now pick it up. He might be saying it because his brother's head was cut off by the activities of Hope Uzodimma. You will not see them. BBC will pick it up. So IPOB is inciting violence. All these things that is happening, our people, you need to change your mindset because your people are behaving so stupid. That is, I say that Nonya Tuli no Kowalo, Nege Junu Maya Nani, man of Fulani Tuli Megi. You have seen what we've been through ever since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. You are suffering as a result of what we have cried about. And you called us sellout. You called us different names. It is okay. We accept. Who is feeling it now? Who is feeling it now? You. It is up to you to build a resistance to protect yourself. That is the only advice I can give you.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you very much for this, your wonderful analysis. Of course, our people understand what you said. And believe you me, this is only way we can be able to survive. Because I saw some of our people don't even understand that we are fighting for survival. We have been fighting for this survival for years. And of course, we must keep on fighting till Biafra is totally restored. We are now going to the phase 4 of this broadcast today. Like I said, there is some things that is happening today in Biafra land, especially Imo State, where some people, you are having some issue with your brother. Your brother is holding you some money. Instead of you to go and ask your brother to pay you the money that he lent from you, you are now going to call police for them. You are going to call army for them, and now begin to tag them as ESN. Begin to tag them as like IPOB. I want us to listen to this, our brother. Every one of you know this man. You know, we are bringing you things that is happening in Biafra land so that you can be able to see for yourself. Because we have passing that stage that we will just come here, begin to talk. We will bring it to you. We will practicalize it. You will see it by yourself, and then you begin to understand what we're talking about. Now, I want us to see this video of our brother. Listen very careful. You will hear what he said. Mazi, I want you to take the video out and bring it back again. The video stopped. Take it back and bring it back again, please. Are you there? Take the video away and bring it back. Thank you very much. So our people have to, okay, the video is back again.
Igbo Chineke kalamacho ezi mmapuliche Igbo de sam ejibunaka na
Mazi, the video have a problem again. Take it out and bring it again. I don't know why. I think it's not well finished. Mazi, please, you take it out again and bring it back again, please. Allow the video to yeah, thank you. I want you, if you can also play it to your side a little bit. Okay, now the video back again. Let me see if we can be able to capture it.
Igbo Chineke kalamacho ezi mmapuliche Igbo de sam ejibunaka na ebe ahi n'ugbu a na ha enwetala onwe gi
pay attention very well. You will listen to what this our brother said from his mouth.
Advice here. N'ihe ndem hoga megano ọkachasị n'Imo State.
Before our brother George Money will take on this message from our brother, of course, our brother is using Igbo dialect. I'm going to also explain a little bit in English, but I won't, because it's a long video, but I will make sure that I be able to couple it in 2 minutes to tell you exactly what this man is talking about. But now pay attention, please.
Amaghị m ọ na-eme na steeti ndị ọzọ, mana ama m na ọ na-eme n'Imo steeti. Anya mmiri na-agba m na-agwa ụmụnne anyị wu ndị Igbo na-akpaso ụmụnne ha. Ọ na-ewute m na ụmụnne anyị wu ndị Igbo na-akpaso ụmụnne ha agwa ọjọọ ha na-akpaso ụmụnne ha ugbu a wụ nke ọbụla gị na ya nwere nsogbu ya eme gị pliketi. Nke ọbụla gị na ya nwere nsogbu, probably gị na ya zọga ala na village, ma ọ nwere ka gị na ya shi nwee quarrel, ma gị na ya shi nwee understanding. Ihe ọ ga-ejegwa ndị polisi na ewu IPOB, iwu ESN. Amaghị m ihe mere ụmụnne anyị ndị Igbo na-eji eme ụmụnne ha enye false information to security agencies. I don't know why they keep giving security agencies false information. Gị na mmadụ nwee problem na probably mmadụ ji ụgwọ na ọ gaghị na police ya sị na iwu IPOB, iwu ESN. Amara how many people ngarala case ha na police station na state CID. Amara how many people ngarala case ha na Tiger Base. Amara how many people ngarala case ha na Zone 9 because of false information. Gị na mmadụ nwere problem. the only thing more game megidege yaga na police, because police police or DSS, they want to hear from you no nya IPOB ma no nya ESL before you know it piano brulo nya bru family. Oh, when I came recently no werenga just na the guy now when a problem like with some people, you know, oh ya can in a police station now one by one and then in a case one by one and that in a IPOB, that in a ESL.
Are you listening?
And then you force information to the police.
Are you listening?
And don't when you manage about 250, 300,000 bell you know, madu jugu 100,000.
Yes.
Give me implicate the police, no IPOB, what no ESL, why law washi.
Now you see,
when they say 250,000, when 300,000 bell loan the police, give them make we expect to call 100,000 OGG. It doesn't happen like that.
It's a lie.
It doesn't happen like that.
It never happened that way.
Get a man problem, settle it. Get a one negative problem, settle it in the house, settle it in the village, settle it with the village head. Abri gana konye zuna gana konye ze settle lawyer. Obo gina one negative problem. Giga area police. He get then a police when I want to give IPOB. He get then a police when I want to give ESL. And he get then a police.
Are you listening?
You know, and once you can every the person. And don't you 250, 300,000, 500,000 self. And you know, lebro de buba de jala. Ndibo, kwanu no ngunu nanya. Stop implicating your brothers and sisters. Stop giving false information to security agencies. Stop it, Ndibo kushenia. Ane kuna ndi boronwe hugu ndi boronwe hugu ndi bagakwa ni hu na eme ihe a na-ekwu na ha. Stop implicating your brothers and sisters for crying out loud. Ahujole manya na Stacy ID, ahujole manya na Tiger Base, ahujole manya na Zone 9. This is the ebubo. At the end of the day, onye bore ebubo ashe now iwe kiji bo one nege ebubo, iwe kiji gagwa the police na one nege IPOB, iwe kiji gagwa the DSS na one nege ESN, iwe kiji gagwa the police na one nege onye na eme meeting IPOB no le ya ha bia buru one nege buru umu ya buru nwanne buru nna buru nne. At the end of the day, I need 500,000. While you know you are giving false information to the police. You know you are giving false information to states to the DSS, and you are giving false information to security agencies. Yes, again, KOP. But one nigga bubo, one nigga win ya. You see now, give boy one nigga Kuroma can for 500,000 because of Alaneru 100,000 on Nozaga, because of Roji Google 50,000. Gishi Kime share Yike. Nige goshie okuya nige goshie gije na police bakebora. You know, when I say that the laws of this land are porous, here what they are getting a law of Nigeria, a tigian a law. Only nyere force for don't know law, but they don't even know it. When you give false information to police, you are in trouble. It is a criminal offense to give false information to police.
Mazi,
if you know, Nanda, you false information again.
Yeah.
Yes, Mazi. Mazi, I want to explain a little bit before you continue, so that some of our brothers and sisters that they are not Igbo speaking Biafra, they will have an idea what this man is saying. This our brother that just finished talking now. It was complaining an issue that is happening today in Imo State. Not only in Imo State, in the whole, in Biafra land, that people will be laying allegations against their brother. You have a problem with somebody. You are having a land dispute, problem with the land, because you hate on your brother. You will go to state CID, you will go to army, you will begin to tell your army that that's your brother that is holding your money, or you are having a land problem with, that this person is a IPOB member, that he is an ESL. And you know that this is something that the army want to hear. Because of your brother borrowed 100,000 from you, you go and report him to police, to army, that this your brother that is holding you money is an IPOB member. Why he's not an IPOB member? Why he is not an ESN? Because you want to lay allegation on him because he's holding you money. And now the person that is holding you 100,000 naira will go to police station now and use 300,000 naira, 500,000 naira to bail himself. You know, and I want to tell our people this, because there is some of our people also want to use ESN and IPOB to intimidate our people. You should stop it. Don't lie to people that you are doing this because you are an ESN. It's unacceptable. Our brother was saying things that we want to hear, but I want to use another way to advise our people. Don't tell people that you are ESN. Don't tell people why you are doing this because you are an IPOB. Nobody sends you. When you have a problem with somebody, that is your own problem. So, Mazi, I want you to continue, please. Ndewo.
Thank you very much. This is very, very important. You know, you see this video you play. It is the most important topic that we are discussing today. The reason why I said that, our people will always weaponize everything at their disposal that is there. Remember 2002. I don't know if it's 2002, 2004, 5, when SARS was created. When people get, when you look for my trouble, or I owe you money, then you will go and tell SARS that I am a criminal. And the reason why people are doing all these things and it is working for them in that zoo country called Nigeria, are you beginning to see the reason why we call this place a zoo? There is no police investigation. Police works based on what somebody tells them. You can actually wake up tomorrow and you go and tell police I'm a criminal, police arrest me. And they will arrest me, throw me inside and forget the key. Throw away the key because I don't have anybody to speak on my behalf. This is as a result of a lawless country. A country that does not have police that investigates. There is no country on this world that you will go and tell police that I am a criminal, they will just come and arrest me. It is not possible. First of all, why do we have investigative security? They must investigate to find out if I am indeed a criminal, because the amount they will spend in unlawfully arresting me is bigger than what they are going to actually spend to investigate whether I am a criminal. Because if you unlawfully arrest me, the amount you will pay me, it is huge. That is a human right. And the same Britain who built the structure that is destroying you practice this law. Now, the problem we have in our land, we cannot tolerate. We don't know how to tolerate ourselves. Do you know why? Because we always believe that our problem that is being caused by Nigeria, Britain, when we see our people we love, we take out that frustration on them. Remember something. There are some families who will bear me witness today that, because I want to kill this narrative that we don't love ourselves. We love ourselves. But now, there is something you should understand. There is husband and wife. A husband will go out there. If he's having a bad day, he come home. He will start behaving somehow at home. Doesn't mean he doesn't love his wife or his family. But he's actually taking out the frustration on the family because he does not know where to take out his frustration on or how to actually compose himself because he is frustrated from birth. Then he is taking out his frustration on his loved ones. This is as a result of what is going on in Biafra land. When your brother, when your brother do something wrong to you, instead of you trying to find a way to navigate the problem you have with your brother, you want to kill him because you believe that killing him is the only way. That is taking out frustration of what zoo, Nigeria, the structure that Britain gave you, have cost you. You are taking it out on each other. Is that the right thing to do? Is that the right thing to do? Now, for you to know that that thing, that structure doesn't care about anybody. There is no law in Nigeria. That is why if I wake up tomorrow, I point you, I call you IPOB, police will just blindly arrest you for no reason. Why would police arrest somebody because somebody say he's an IPOB? Is being an IPOB a crime? Now they will arrest you. People say you are ESN. When they don't find anything that makes you ESN around you, they will just arrest you. This is exactly what we've been crying about. This is the reason why we want to exit Nigeria. Because Nigeria is lawless and can never be in favor of anybody, any human being, especially people like us who are civilized, who knows human right. If you understand human right, and if you know your right as a human being, you will not be able to live in Nigeria. They will kill you. That is the reason why you will find somebody going out there to tell a whole trained police officer who is supposed to be investigating any information they gathered before they execute any arrest. Once they open their mouth and pass the information, police will just run. Like I always tell you, they will always use IPOB ESN as an off-ramp. Criminal use our name as an off-ramp. The same thing, media houses, they use us as an off-ramp. Police use us as an off-ramp. Easy target. When there is a terrorist activities in Biafra land, they say it is IPOB ESN. Because they don't want to get up to go out there, to go to the field and investigate what is going on. That is the reason why people are being killed here and there. If you ask police, they don't know. If you call a policeman aside who has been reporting ESN, call them aside, give them small money, ask them, who exactly is those people killing people in that area? You will find out. They will tell you, my brother, I don't know. They say na IPOB and ESN. Now, this is the result. This is the response they will give to you. Because they don't know. Because there is IPOB, ESN, they have to use them. That is what Buhari government instilled in them. Incompetent set of people. When a president is a terrorist, police is a terrorist. Even ordinary people on the ground will become a terrorist. When president is a criminal, police will become a criminal. Even ordinary people on the ground a criminal. If a president is a gangster, what you will see is courtesan playing part everywhere. Because they actually replicate what the president is. That is what you see. If your parents is a criminal, there are chances that you will be a criminal. That is a law of nature. You can never run away from it. Why is it that the system will always give you criminals as a president, terrorists as a president, gangsters as a president? Because they want you to be criminals so that the system will kill you, will reduce your numbers. That's how it is. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you, Mazi. And I want to use this medium to tell our people, know what you are doing. Don't lie against your fellow man because you want to put him in trouble, because you think that you know a soldier as a friend, because you know a police as your friend. You go now to report your brother to a soldier or to police and laying allegation on him. They will come to their house and pick everybody. And now they have to use up to 500,000 naira to bail themselves. And later now, when you realize, and according to our brother, when he go back to these people and really want to know what really happened, those people will be saying because they are annoyed, not that what they are saying is real. Just imagine that you are putting your brother in a problem, in a situation that maybe they killed him. And now, if they kill this brother now, we'll be saying later, you are just laying allegation. We have to understand what we are saying. And I want to also use this medium to tell our people, don't use ESN or IPOB as a background or as a backup. No, it doesn't work that way. Don't go out there to intimidate people and tell them because you are an IPOB. Who cares who you are? We are all volunteers. You know, I'm just saying the opposite side of what our brother said. Because according to what our brother said, our brother was saying what he saw, but I'm just putting it the opposite way. Don't use IPOB to intimidate anybody. Don't use ESN to intimidate anybody. Now you understand. I want us to go to the phase 4 or phase 5 of this broadcast. Mazi, I want us to see this post of additional the media publicity of dead Bugari in that contraption. And I will read out what additional said before we will bring a video that will back it up. Because when we are talking about divide and rule, let me see if we can be able to get the right up here. Yes, we get the right up here. Good. We get the right up here. According to Adesina, he said, Igbo can go with 5 states in Southeast. He said, Igbo can go with their 5 states. But before we go to educate Adesina, because he don't know. He don't know. If he know, he can't be saying all this nonsense from his mouth or writing all this article that he don't even reason and he don't understand. We have been telling Adesina that they have their brothers in Benin Republic. They are one people. They are one people. It's because of divide and rule. Some Yoruba people find themselves in Nigeria. Some find themselves in Benin Republic. That is divide and rule. They don't want you to come together with your brothers. Or now if you see somebody in Benin Republic, they will be telling you, I'm from Benin. But you speak the same language. And you don't want to recognize those people as your brother. That means that you lack ability to reason. Now, Mazi, please, I want you to take away this picture and bring me that video, please, because we have to educate our people. Please, if you are there, Mazi, I want you to take away this picture and bring me the video of the pastor so that they will understand what I'm talking about. I don't know if I want you people to give me some minutes. I have to make a call now. Okay, we are there. The video will come out very soon before we will educate Adesina before so that he will understand. Mazi, he did not take that thing that I told you to take out. I don't know the reason why he did not, but it does not matter. I told you to remove something from there before you push it to me and you bring it. Please, my people, I want you people to pay yes, thank you very much. Now, I want us to see this video. This thing happened in a church. Then you will begin to understand why Adesina wrote that article. I don't blame Adesina because first, Adesina don't reason. Second, Adesina don't know that the brothers in Benin Republic, these people in Benin Republic are his brothers and sisters. He don't know because of a place that he find himself. But now let us see this video. Then you begin to see why Adesina was saying what he was saying or what he wrote as an article. But I'm telling you, this guy is nobody and he don't understand even history. How they come to amalgamate that contraption called Daminibuzo. But now, let us see this video first.
What is your name? Stand up. Frank what?
Osakwe.
What part of Delta do you come from?
Ndokwa.
Huh?
Ndokwa.
God bless you. What is the another name?
Chika Dibia.
Huh?
Chika Dibia.
Chika Dibia.
Yes, sir.
Are you an Igbo person?
I'm from South.
Are you an Igbo person?
Are you listening?
No, sir.
Onye ready cable.
I hope you people are connecting the dots. We are still going to come back again on the post of additional. But I want you people to pay attention to this because we are educating our people so that they will know where their problem is coming from. When they begin to divide us and rule us, people don't even understand why some people will come and tell you, take Igbo 5 states and move. And I want to ask you people, the Igbo that I speak as an Anambra person, do you know that I don't know what some people in the Enugu state is talking? So, and why should you have Enugu then as an Igbo person? Why I don't even understand what they are talking about. But you are calling them Igbo. But I don't understand what they are saying. So, you know, when we are talking about divide and rule, people don't even understand what is divide and rule. Let us continue listening to this video. And then I will bring you back again because I want to lecture additional because he's there as a publicity to dead Buhari, but he knows nothing. These people don't reason. These people don't know the history, how they amalgamate them together. And these people don't know who is their brother enough. And we are here to educate additional. Idiot, because he don't learn. He's just there for nothing. Let us continue listening to this.
He said your son name is what?
Osakwet.
Your Igbo name is what?
Chika Dibia.
Are you an Igbo?
No.
Praise God. What is come in your native language?
Bia.
What is go in your native language?
Gawa.
In your language, what is hand?
Aka.
Are you an Igbo person?
South, sir.
Eri.
I want you to bring back again additional post because now we want to educate additional. I'm not coming here to play, but I just want to let our people understand how they be able to get us. When we are talking about this divide and rule of Fulanis, that is how they be able to get into us. That a person that is an Igbo man, because you find yourself in a place that they just created few years ago, and now you are denying your identity, telling them that you are not an Igbo man. You understand what I'm saying? Now, let us bring additional post again because we want to educate additional. Now, I want you people to pay attention very well because you will understand what we are practicalizing here because we are not coming only to speak, but we will tell you, you will see it by yourself, you will feel it, except you lack ability to reason. That is when you will never get this point that I'm trying to tell our people how divide and rule starts and how Fulani is using Takir on us. But we have already decoded it. That is why we are giving lecture to our people, educating our people, telling them that we are one people, regardless what these people are telling you. They will come at backyard and tell you that you are not an Igbo man, you are this. They are all lie. Now pay attention to this. Additional said, according to what he wrote here, he said, Biafra, Igbos can go with 5 states in Southeast. In Southeast, so he can go with 5 states in Southeast, which that he knows that Southeast combined with South as they call them today, because in the map or in this what they call it, is it what they call it, compass, there is nothing like South. In compass, there is nothing called South in the world. He knows about it. Only in that contraption you can see something like this. Somebody will tell you you are a South. but it never happened any place in the world. Like what I'm trying to tell people, do you know the reason why they amalgamate us together? British people, they did not colonize only Nigeria. They were in India. They were in Ghana. They did not amalgamate these people together because they are one people. Only people they amalgamate, I mean British people, is Nigerian people because they know that we are not one. That is why they be able to amalgamate us. If we are one, there is no need of amalgamating us together, but we are not one. I hope you are getting the point. Now let's educate Adesina so that he will learn. And I hope he's here. I want to tell Adesina, he said, Igbos can go with 5 states in Southeast. So he knows that there is also some states in Southeast. I want to tell Adesina that in 13 states in old eastern region of Biafra, in 13 states, which is the Southeast, everybody together. Because when they were amalgamated Nigeria, there's nothing like South-South. We have Southeast, Southwest, and North. That is what they bring together as a country. And they know that we are not one. Now, and when you come now in a state in so-called South-South and Southeast, if you bring them together, we have 13 states. Now, I want to tell Adesina where they have Igbos. I want to tell Adesina in 13 states in old eastern region of Biafra. In Imo State, we have Igbo speaking Biafra. In Anambra State, we have Igbo speaking Biafra. In Abia State, we have Igbo speaking Biafra. In Delta State, we have Igbo speaking Biafra. In Enugu, we have Igbo speaking Biafra. In Benue, we have Igbo speaking Biafra. In Kogi, we have Igbo speaking Biafra. In Ebonyi, we have Igbo speaking Biafra. In Cross River, we have Igbo speaking Biafra. In Akwa Ibom, we have Igbo speaking Biafra. In Edo, Igodobigodo, we have Igbo speaking Biafra. In Iguacha, Port Harcourt, we have Igbo speaking Biafra. In Bayelsa State, we have Igbo speaking Biafra. This is 13 states. I want to now ask Adesina the publicity of dead Buhari. When he's telling the Igbos to go with 5 states, what of rest of our brothers in other part of Eastern region that speaks Biafra? What are we going to do to them? Because Adesina don't even understand that people from Benin Republic are his brothers. That is why he can be able to come out and begin to talk nonsense from his mouth. Mazi, I hope you understand all these things that I mentioned, the states that I mentioned. I can also repeat it again so that our people will get a point. In Imo State, there is Igbo speaking Biafra. I want you to go and make the research. In Anambra State, in Abia State, in Delta State, in Enugu that we are talking today, some things they speak that I can't even understand. In Ebonyi State, Kogi, Benue. In Ebonyi State, some part of Ebonyi, if they speak, I can't hear what they're saying. Abripa people, when they speak, I don't know what they're talking about. Some part of them. But you count them to be Igbo speaking Biafra. And you have count out the people from River State, Akwa Ibom, Edo, Iguacha, Bayelsa. Now you are telling them they are not Igbo people. Mazi, I hope Adesina, we understand this lecture that I'm giving to him because he lack ability to reason. He don't even think at all. That is why he can be able to begin to talk all this sort of nonsense. And I'm telling my people, that is what they call takia. Takia and divide and rule. Mazi, I want you to take over the floor. Thank you.
Okay. It is very, very simple because, of course, so many people knows that those people who call themselves the leaders in Nigeria today, they actually does not know where the coordinate of Nigeria, how it began, the map of Nigeria, or even the map of Africa, what it looks like. They don't understand geography. They cannot actually tell you, that is the reason why they told them there is South-South, they agree. Because in the map, there is nothing like, in geography, it is actually, when you talk about this thing in English language, you call it tautology. It has no meaning. When you say that this is South-South, it has no meaning. It has no meaning. So when somebody is, okay, first thing we need to ask Femi Adesina, whom, he's inconsequential, although, but we will address him. We will address him because whichever, Femi Adesina, is the chief propaganda of Aso Rock. Let me put it this way. Number one, Femi Adesina, which areas of that zoological republic was declared Biafra in 1967? Number one question that you need to ask the incompetent whatever he is doing. We are in Nigeria were declared Biafra during 1967. And how was this Biafra? How come there is South-South which does not exist in geographical map? There is nothing like South-South, but you can only find it in the zoo. That's why when we call them zoo, they believe we are insulting them. We are actually reminding them of what they are. Because number one, there is a Biafra made up of these states that you just mentioned. In 1967, now we declared this Biafra. We were together that the propaganda of Britain and the advice of Britain made go on to actually divide us into two so that we will not have that power, which is called divide and rule in a simple vocabulary, or in simple English, rather. They divided us so that we will not have that power we had that we faced Nigeria and Britain. In 1967, that was the only reason why they divided us. And that is the reason why anybody whom is actually competent to lead this struggle started with bringing that division back together, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did, because he knows what he is doing. And that is the greatest fear of Britain. That is the greatest fear of Fulani and their controlled personnel, like Femi Adesina, who actually promote their propaganda in the media. Now, how do you think that somebody will be leaving a particular place, taking some of his children, leaving some of his children behind? Is it possible? Knowing that these people we are leaving behind is my children, and if you leave them here, they are mapped out for extermination. The real reason behind them telling us to take these 5 states, it is because they know for them to emasculate the rest of the 6th state? Is it 6th state that is left? Yes. For them to emasculate them, it's not actually 6 states, 7 or 8. For them to emasculate these people, it is as easy as singing ABCD. That is the reason why they are telling us to take 5 states, so that they will emasculate part of us, so that they will use them to actually get back at us.
Mazi, 1 minute. Mazi, the technical director, please, I want you to pay attention that somebody, Nkechi is complaining. Please go to comment section because that person have gone away from my side here. Nkechi is keep on complaining on that person. I want you to go to the comment section and see it, please. Immediately, please. And when you're done with it, please, I want you to write, please. There we go.
All right. I should continue, right? Okay. So, why does Femi Adesina think that those, our people, whom we fought side by side in 1967 to 1970, whom died with us in 1967 to 1970, we will leave them behind? You might believe Igbo people are selfish, but we are not that selfish. We cannot leave our people behind. Number one is that as a typical example you showed this man, whom he's a Yoruba man, right? He's a Yoruba man who does not know how they lost a Lauren to Fulani through Afonja. That is the reason why he wants us to lose part of us. We are incomplete without all of us. We are all Biafrans. And that Biafrans, we must all go together. Because leaving some of us behind, it is not a freedom. What is a freedom that me and you will speak the same language? What is a freedom that me and you, we are brothers, and I leave you behind to run to go and get freedom? It is not a freedom. That is marginalization. That is actually, selfishness. So we are not selfish. We cannot leave part of us behind because we fought side by side with these people in 1967. So we cannot leave them behind. They died as we died for the sake of the same cause. So Femi Adesina, your request is died on arrival because number one, you don't understand what is geographical locations that build up of Yoruba land before you will actually start interfering in geographical location that is made up of Biafra. Of course, you don't know these things. You are just a media propaganda of the late man in Asorok. Because one thing we must understand is that they have divided us enough. They have divided and ruled us enough, segregated our people. Even to the extent, Nigeria is very, very shameless. You might see somebody go to America, they will say there is the part called South-South. What do you think America people will be looking at that person? A Nigeria representative in government will come and tell you there is South-South, there is Southeast, there is Northwest, there is... How do you think that the people who are listening will take you to be? They will take you to be a moron, sophisticated moron. Because there is nothing like South-South. This is the Eastern region. The typical example showed you a person who speaks Igbo. He was asked, are you Igbo? He said no, because Neligia. He has been manipulated. How can me and you speak the same language? You don't even have another language that you speak or hear. And you say we are not brothers. You say we are not siblings. Is that not an irony? Is that not an insult? Is that not a shame? That is as a result of British advice to Gowon. Gowon must come up to speak the truth because he cannot die knowing that he will die of, he will die with a lot of lies being told. His people are dying today as a result of what he did to our people because British supported them. So, Femi Adesina, we Biafrans, we are made up of, actually, is it 13 or 14 states even? We will not leave any of them behind because you want to bring them to you, to manipulate them, to kill them, to destroy them. They are part of us. We will go with them. Thank you for your advice. It is overruled.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you, Mazi. I want us to use at least 2 hours, 30 minutes so that people can be able to have also data to be able to, to watch this program, because when it's too long, people complain about their data, And Mazi, we discussed about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We discussed about the extrajudicial killings and deployment of military, which is Boko Haram in uniform in Biafra land. We saw the helicopters, and we also discussed about Adesina telling us what we don't know. We discussed a lot of things, and I think we also discussed about our brother that they were telling that what is his name? and at the end he said that it's not an Igbo man. So Mazi, I want you to use at least 5 minutes in conclusion, in your final remark. At least I want you to use 5 minutes to address all these issues, and we will begin to discuss. They will now thank you.
Thank you very much. Of course, great Biafrans, you know, each time we are online, we bring to you an educative session. This is exactly what we are doing today. We have touched on so many of them, and we will not relent. We will continue to bring it to you. And but as in atụọla ọmalụ as in atụọla ofeke ofenye isi n'ọfịa.
Mana eziokwu ka ikwu na, mana eziokwu na, eziokwu ka ị na-ekwu.
Because what we are doing here, it is a very, very big challenges that we are facing individually, collectively, and as a nation of Biafra. We are facing it individually, collectively, and as a nation called Biafra. These are the challenges we are facing, and we will never undermine it because it is destroying us, it is killing us, and we need to change our approach. We need to change the way we behave. We need to change the way we see things, because when you change the way you reason, that is actually when those people who are manipulating you will now know. No, these people are now getting the point. They are now being cured of scrotum. Is it scrotum syndrome? They have been cured. So we can no longer use this same type of manipulative approach to engage them. Now they have to brainstorm in order to come up with a new one. By that time, you will be familiar with it. But when you are comfortable in a situation where you find yourself in, you will continue to be there. You will never come out. Don't say to yourself today, we have learned how to navigate all this problem. Even if it is raining, we will learn how to, you only have a firewood way of cooking. And your firewood is wet. You find a way to eat that night. And you think that it is actually being intelligent. No, find a permanent solution, because what we are preaching for you, what we are educating you is to learn how to find a permanent solution. Don't always tell us that you are able to navigate all these problems, all these Fulanis attack, all these people, that you do not go to your farm. You will now depend on, because you are running away from things that you can change. You can change this faith that you found yourself that is destroying you today. You can change it. You can make a change. As in Osita or the Walubo, if it starts today to be good, if you start today to change and realize that those people in power, they don't like you, they will never like you. Highest, they will give you 1 bag of rice. For you to forget your 6 decades problem that you have been facing in the last 65 years or 63 years rather. You will forget it for the sake of 1 bag of rice. Not even a bag. They have never given you a bag. They will give you maybe half bag of rice.
Mazi, who is giving you half bag? They are giving day by cup, 5 cups, 10 cups. What are you talking about?
Maybe 5 kg. 5 kg.
They are giving them cups. You know, they see, and when the election will come, they will package it in one nylon bag. It's 5 cups, 3 cups. Gari, and granite. They are coupling Gary and Grano for campaign. Mazi, continue. Let us begin to descend. Don't mind them. We must force them to reason. We will force them to reason. We must force them to reason.
If they will understand actually the type of insult being given to them, do you people know that oil coming out of Biafra land, it is your oil? The money realized from that oil supposed to be used to furnish you, to make sure you don't go to bed hungry, to make sure that your road is secured. Those who pay tax, those who pay dues inside the marketplace, this money they are collecting, These are the money that the government is using to oppress you, to get rich. It couldn't have come from anywhere, if not from your oil, from the tax you are paying, from the money they are collecting inside the market. These are tax. This is what is enriching the government. It is from you, from your hard work. Everything you go out there to buy, you are putting money in the pocket of the government. That's something you don't understand. You are doing the government a favor. You are generating their money. It's not the other way around. Government is not the one generating the money. You are the ones bringing the money that they are using to marginalize and oppress you, to bring Fulani to kill you, like Ugwanyu. It is high time you need to buckle up. You need to pull up your socks. You need to actually come to the party. Say enough is enough. Since you people have damaged ESN in that area where Fulani is coming, prepare yourself. Form a resistance. These people, they bleed the way you bleed. They are human beings the way you are human being. Prepare yourself to defend your land. Call for the release of our leader. Because the reason why they are keeping our leader there is for them to get Fulani to emasculate you first. But your political leaders, political thugs, they are not leaders, they are your political thugs. They will never see that. They will never talk about it because their family is safe in a bulletproof, studying in abroad. You are mapped out for total emasculation and extermination. Ossetia, they will enter their private jet, fly away. You are there. Every day you are only coming here reporting. It has happened again, oh, Fulani, oh. Why don't you get yourself and get back at Fulani, man? How many are they? If they kill you, kill them back. If it is incitive, let it be. Russia is fighting Ukraine. Ukraine is fighting Russia. That is how it is. They are bringing war, expecting it to be on one side. No, it is no longer there. Thank you very much, my comrade.
Thank you very much, Mazi George. I thank you very much for joining us today on Biafran Television Channel 1/IPOB Rapture Media under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Like I said, today is 27th episode on this panel, and we must continue. We are not going to stop. But I want to make a just small announcement. There is, Mazi, mute your mic, please.
Mazi, there is some. Okay.
Yeah, but pick the call and mute your mic. Let me make this maybe he can speak for 1 minute. I can allow him to speak 1 minute. It's okay. I want to make this announcement. There is IPOB USA end of the year mega ESN fundraising is coming very soon, next month, December 3rd, 2022. Time, 1 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Biafran time. The Zoom ID is there. Every information that you need is there. This is what I want to tell our people, to join the people in USA, to support the ESN, to support our people on the ground is very, very important because all this thing we are doing, money is involved. I want you people to join them and make sure, and we have Mazi Aloziem, the people that are going to anchor the rate fundraising. We have person like Mazi Chukwuemeka Aloziem. We have also Ike Peters. You know, they are going to be there. They are those people that are going to moderate it. So you people will know that this is from the leadership. Mazi, let me allow this person to use 2 minutes. I don't want him to be more than 2 minutes, please. If he's still there, if he's not there, I will begin to descend.
Okay, the caller on the line, please introduce yourself. Use 2 minutes, please. Don't exit.
Mazi, good morning here. And Good afternoon,
Please
Biafra.
be audible. Be audible.
Hello?
Mazi, we are listening. Let him continue. We are listening.
Okay, go ahead. Go
It's sound
ahead.
enough. Sound enough.
Yes. Yes. Good afternoon, Biafran land. My name is Ikechukwu. I come from Obingwa in Aba province. So, watching it, I talked to you when I was in Germany, and I told you that I'm going back. I'm going back to Biafran land, and which I did. So, I go safely journey, and I come back to United States. So I want to emphasize in 2 or 3 things that I was there, right, where I was in Biafran land, Aba. So one is the P2B that say that we want to rule Nigeria. So unfortunately, I was in Aba, excuse me, when P2B compelled to visit Aba. So I was there, and he come in the same place, Ngwa High School, where they killed our people. So that's where he hosts his campaign. So person that want to rule let's say being an Igbo president, what I observed from P2B that P2B was in helicopter flying all over Aba. He didn't drive to see what is going on in Aba, to see how the road is, to see how people are suffering, because people are suffering big time. So after that, he landed in Ngwa High School, where the Mopo have their base now. So after that, he zoomed out. So that is number one. That is what the same thing Jonathan did when Jonathan was in power. Jonathan used to come from aeroplane to his house, from his house to his parlor, from his parlor he go back. So P2B doesn't have Igbo and he doesn't have Biafran as in heart to do anything by doing that in Aba, because Aba is one of the a commercial area, yes, in Biafra land. So he didn't do that. He was in helicopter flying all over Aba. So two, let me finish in Aba. Two, there's some people, I don't know whether I should say it here or not, what I will say it.
Yeah,
In,
Mazi, please, before you continue, Mazi, wait.
Hello?
I don't want you to use, the 2 minutes that I gave to you have already over. Please make sure you use 1 minute, 30 seconds. I don't want to pass here more than, we wanted to end this program 2:30. More than that is not good for our people to listen. So I want you to use 1 minute brief. Let us, maybe tomorrow I may come broadcast so that I will open my line for people to call, please. They will.
Okay. So another thing is that that's in Abia State hotel, where they call Abia Hotel. The governor, this PDP, they are always sharing money in that location. So I can give you the location later if you want to, where they are sharing money. I was there, they are sharing some 2 million, some 3 million. So that one is apart. Two, in Iguacha, because I fly through Iguacha, the airport there is not working like what you and the evangelist was talking in your previous program. So they keep people without AC. So they are suffering people, and you wait for the plane for the delay will be like 2 to 3 hours. So they are doing all these things to suppress our people, to make them not to fly through Iguacha. So I complained to the co-pilot. I told him that, you from German, do you keep your people in this place for 3-4 hours without AC, without no fan? So he told me that he's sorry. So that's, as you can say, it's 1 minute. So I will leave it here. Maybe next time program again, I will call and I'll talk about other things that I experienced in that journey. So my people,
That is perfect.
they are
Maybe he
suffering.
will come to tomorrow. He will come to
Thank
program
you. Thank you,
tomorrow.
Mazi.
Then we'll
Thank you
open
very
the
much.
line. Then you will
Tomorrow
have more
probably,
time, please.
yeah, tomorrow probably I
Okay.
will come live. So
And
Mazi,
then,
thank you
thank
very
you
much.
very much for calling.
Thank you very much for this, your
No problem.
wonderful. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Our great people of Biafra, the lovers of freedom, wonderful people. I thank you all for listening. I thank you all for being here. And I also thank you all for sharing this important broadcast with my brother, my comrade, Mazi George. And we have already started the new phase of media campaign for release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We will continue this. We are not going to stop. And till Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is totally released unconditionally. You know, that is why we are here. So I will thank you all to keep on waiting. A lot of people are already on the line of, you know, this new phase of IPOB media campaign. I have a lot of people and they are going to be coming one after the other. We will start and we have already left them behind. I greet our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I also greet HDOS in the person of Mazi Chike Doziem. IPOB worldwide, I salute you all. From me, from here, I will say good afternoon. Mazi George Money, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.